session of ASMR, and happy Monday to everyone. I hope you are all well. So, yesterday went to church in an old mission, and that was a fun experience. There was a museum. There's all kinds of fun stuff to see there. I got a lot of pictures. But today, it inspired. I'm inspired to do a mission. So I'm hoping that you can see this. That is what I'm going to be doing for you today. I'm going to be illustrating a mission using some pastels on black paper, so black surface. I just got some really nice black illustration board to do my artwork on, so I'm really excited to do that. So let me go ahead and get my mission started. Let's see here. Here you go. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to be doing this. My little mission. Let's see. My little sister just texted me. It's like, oh, Cheryl. But I'm working right now. Silly girl. Anyways, I hope that's enough room for you. I hope you're able to see this. So I'm gonna do. This isn't the same mission that we went to yesterday, but it's similar. It's similar. Let's see here. Okay. So there's one tier, and then there's another tier here. I should actually have a couple of donkeys in the background, I think, right? Okay. So this is a soft pastel. So it should make a pretty good effect on the paper. I like the effect that pastel brings to the table, actually. Not much as far as creating somewhat of something that looks like Adobe. So this is my picture, guys. This is my Adobe mission, but I think I'm gonna kind of do my own thing here, because that's what I like doing. I like doing my own thing, guys. I've got these great soft pastels, and they're very earth tone color. A lot of them are. They're very earthy, and I like that aspect of some pastels that I work with. The variety, that is, the tones there. Great variety of earth tones. Some of these pastels offer. So yeah, let me see. Got to have a little crosshair somewhere, but right now I'm gonna kind of. I'm gonna have to do the once more, the once over, to bring it home, I suppose. Let's see. Okay. Let's do something. I definitely want to add some background, give it a little bit more personality. This illustration. What do you call it? Not an illustration, composition, I suppose is what you call it. Hey, live stream. Live stream, guys. You gotta love it. Sometimes I feel like there's a cuckoo clock inside my brain saying, lady, welcome to my world, guys. My cuckoo world. Okay, I need to get another one of my earth tones. Boy, I like these. If you guys ever get a chance to work with pastels, check out the soft pastels first. There are a lot of good ones out there. And I really enjoy working with soft. I surely do, guys. So this is a little mission that I'm illustrating for you guys. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. I don't have my old lady glasses with me. I guess I could go pick them up. Here, let me go grab them really quick and I'll go say hi to you. Say hello, friends in YouTube land. Hi, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Thank you. And you, Bobo. Hi. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, guys. I appreciate the company. I'm in San Diego right now. I just kind of transitioned. I plan on, this is kind of like my pit stop. This is kind of like my last day of summer. Well, last week of enjoying a summer. Summer vacation, I guess is what you want to call it. I lived in Las Vegas for many years, and I've decided to escape Sin City. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so this is my little. I want to show you what I'm illustrating, guys. What I want to do eventually is get an easel so that I can put my art on this side and then do my art this way. So this is what I'm drawing, guys. Hi, David. Oh, thank you. This is my buddy. He hunts and fishes and does all kinds of neat, groovy stuff. He's nice people. He's my host. He's hanging out at his pad while I transition. I'm going to be moving to Alabama. I'm gonna hang out with my sissy. Let's see how long she puts up with me. She's good people. She's really good people. Her whole family is. And she is my younger sister. And, she has graciously let me invited to stay with her for a while I figure out what I want to do with my retirement. I like doing this though. I like doing this. So I think this is what I'm going to be probably doing for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. Yeah. I do like illustrating. And you know what the nice thing about retirement is? I get to do this anytime I want to, guys. Let's see, there's some little windows here and some windows here. These old missions are so cool, you guys. I got a chance to see the museum, and I got a chance to learn a little bit about the culture, early San Diego, and settlers and things like that. So very cool, you guys. I'm not fibbing either. It's like if you ever get a chance to, I would encourage anyone to go check out those old places and get a taste of history, Nothing like it, I'm telling you. We live in a fairly young country. It's only a few hundred years old. But there is a lot of history. had settlers here years before Plymouth Rock, I imagine. I'm just putting my own spin on this too, guys. Just putting my own little spin on this. Okay, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make me a donkey. Donkey, you say? Yes, I'm gonna make a donkey. Because that's what you see a lot of times. So I think I'm gonna make a little donkey. Maybe later. Hang on. Let's do it this way. Okay, let me see. You know, San Diego is a beautiful city, you guys. It is it is just chock full with history and culture and all kinds of neat things, you guys. So I lived in San Diego for quite a few many years. You know, you got your SeaWorld, you got your zoo, you got your Balboa Park with all its really awesome museums. And if you ever get a chance to visit, I would encourage going to Balboa Park and checking out the really cool museums. There are many of them. I think we had a World's Fair years ago. It's, you know, these places are humble abodes, you know. And it's interesting because people literally lived in these. You know, you had your missionaries and your friars and things like that. And they lived in these buildings and taught from these buildings. Was just very, very interesting to learn about all the neat things that I learned about. I may even do a short and just do pictures of the things that I saw, the antiquities that I got to see in San Diego. Let's put a little bit of grass. You know, there's got to be some kind of something. There is a little bit of grass in this picture, guys, so a little bit of something, something. I was going to put a donkey here somewhere. I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is. I don't know. Decisions, guys. I'll tell you what I will do. Because if you guys know me, you know that I'm into moons and things like that. So I'll do a little moon right here. Let's do this at nighttime. Just because I like drawing moons. See, I just learned how to draw straight lines, you guys. I'm kidding. I get perfect. You guys, we were supposed to have a tsunami here in San Diego. And there are other parts of the world where there are supposed to be tsunamis and things like that because of that darn huge earthquake. And it kind of fizzled out, you guys. I don't know. I didn't hear much to do about a tidal, you know, tsunamis and stuff like that. So I don't know what happened to. that earthquake that they were bragging about. All those earthquakes. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Okay. Okay. That's what it's looking like to me anyway, guys. So I'm just going to put my black in here and just kind of smudge a little bit. And maybe put a little bit more this tone in here. You got some window stuff hanging here. Let me see. Mm-hmm. See here, guys. And we have something, it was something like this. We'll just make my own little, yep. I should make a donkey or something, but I'm not going to. But I feel like maybe this needs some plant life right here. I'm thinking, maybe. Looks like maybe some moss or something growing on the building. That looks good. I mean, in my opinion, you know. If you don't want to know about my opinion, don't go to my website. Seriously. I got an article on opinions. I guess I should update it. I should. I don't know. People change, and so do opinions, I have learned. It comes with evolution, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You may not like blue cheese when you're a kid, but when you grow up, you may like it. It happened to me. My opinion about blue cheese dressing when I was a kid was like, I'll never eat that crap. Don't like it. And then I grew up and my taste buds changed, and blue cheese is one of my favorite dressings. So opinions change. Subject to change. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Having a conversation with myself. Yes, we need stars. There's a flying star right there. I was this close to putting a little halo around that little cross there. Maybe I should give it some highlights. So highlight wouldn't be so bad. Yeah. Make it a little bigger. There. Why not? Sure. Share the love. I'm going to highlight something. I'm going to highlight a lot of stuff because I'm sharing the love. These little plants are getting lonely, so here you go, highlight. The moss is fine. Maybe throwing some over here just for giggles and poopies. Yeah. Just a little bit. And you know what? This medium is so fun to work with, you guys. I'm telling you. Hi, Adrian. Thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback. I truly do. I went to a little mission yesterday to church, and it's supposed to be the oldest mission in California. I'm visiting my friend in San Diego, and this is such a really cool little mission, and it's amazing to think that these places house friars and people, teachers, people. Here, I'm going to put some moss here too. It says, I need some moss over here. So I'm going to give him some. But it was just fascinating, just the history lesson I learned. Just visiting and going to church in this little place. Okay, this is moss. Moss grows on the north side, right? Let's say this is north. I'm going to put a little zhuzh here, just because. Okay. And maybe a yellow star here and there. These, you guys, these are really inexpensive pastels. These are Artist Loft. This is the product that I'm using. They're soft pastels, and I guess they're imported, but I like them. I had to trash the other pastels that I had when I was coming down here. It was a sad farewell, but I had to say goodbye to these things. They were getting dusty, and I don't know, just decision I decided to make was to start new, start fresh. I just began retirement not too long ago. So, yeah. I think that's it, guys. So, how long do I have here? It's 23. Oh, this is a short one. Shoot. I'll grab another one. I didn't realize it was only half an hour, you guys. I was hoping to do an hour this morning. So I'll do another animal. I like animals. Oh, and you know what else? Oh gosh, guys. I got these papers. And I've been having a lot of fun doing illustrations on these papers, so I'm going to do a small illustration. Downsize my canvas, because I know exactly what I'm going to do. Because I was thinking about it last night, and these are very funny animals. And I hope you enjoy my choice of animal that I'm going to be drawing for you today. I'm going to draw an ostrich, you guys. Aren't they the best animals ever? Seriously. Um, they are just so funny looking. Not funny looking. They're interesting. Okay, so I'm going to draw your basic ostrich. That's all I'm going to do. This guy right here. He's a good looking fella. Look at, and he's got, man, these things are big. Holy crumb. They're big. All right, bud. So let me go ahead and get you scooted up better. Guys, let's move my operation over here. So let's see here. Just get it a little bit closer for you guys. I'm hoping this is better. Thank you, Adrian. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. My friend is snoozing, and so I thought I would come here and illustrate for you all. So that's what I do. Or that's what I am doing. These are, and you know what's so funny about my illustrations, you guys, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm more of a cartoonist than I am an illustrator. I'm thinking I get lucky sometimes and I'm able to draw something that looks realistic. But a lot of the times I don't. My stuff comes out cartoony, like, it's so funny. You know? Okay, so, all right, let's see what, okay. That's his neck. And here, let me get his body for you. Let me just outline this thing. And then I'll do his little tail. They're really neat birds, you guys. I used to work at the San Diego Zoo and got a chance to meet them up close and personal. And they are very unique. They are unique animals, you guys, seriously. When I was a kid, I liked drawing horses. Horses was my more than a choice when it came to illustrating. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping that I made his legs long enough to cover the paper. I think I did. And they got some tremendously big feet, you guys. Huge feet. And this guy is that's what his foot's doing, guys. See? His foot's doing that. So I'm going to make it that way. I tell you what, they're cute birds, but I wouldn't want to tangle with one of these guys. Seriously. But people actually ride these things. I thought that was interesting. That's an interesting factoid. They have races on these birds. Kind of gives you an idea of how strong their legs are and their backs are. A hardy bird generally speaking. Let's see. Oh, he's coming together, I guess. Yeah, right? Exactly. Forever. Oh, you know what I was going to do, because I like cartooning. I was going to make, because you know how they put their heads in sand, what the myth or whatever it is. I don't know, a wives' tale. They hide by putting their heads in sand. So I was going to have a cartoon of an ostrich putting his head in sand here, and then no head here, but his head poking out over here on this side. So I thought that might be fun. I was cracking myself up. It's like, okay. I think I saw that on a cartoon once too. It's just an old cartoon. It just thought it was funny. The imaginations of a cartoonist back then. I just find it fascinating. The stuff that these creators come up with, you know. Really neat minds. There's one born every minute, I guess, so, you know. Here, you know what? I'm just going to do it that way. Your mouth is going to be closed, friend. There you go. All better. And then I got to make his eyeball. So, good luck, Mo. Give myself an atta girl. If I can get this, because these are square, they're not pointy. So I'm okay. Can she do it? Drum roll. Right? Jeez, you guys. Okay, there's supposed to be feathers down here too, guys. This is basically just black and white, you guys. Almost. Let's see. Shall we try to make this look like a leg? We can try. That Liberty Mutual, that Liberty Insurance commercial with Emu and Doug. Emu's funny. I'm not sure if ostriches and emus come from the same family, so to speak. But I know one thing. I think emus spit. Okay. Camels spit. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, emus spit too. Not sure. I can't. Don't quote me, but I think they do. Let's see. Let's do this. Give it some kind of dimension. There you go. All right. And okay, so, and I'm not 100% sure. And if it was just something that I heard in passing, that they're kind of like goats, they like eating anything. Don't quote me, but I think I heard it in passing that they just, they're that kind of bird. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your sweet compliment. It's my ostrich, and I think I'm getting close to being done here, guys. I'm gonna come back later on this afternoon and do some cartooning for you if you're around. So, you guys, I appreciate your likes and your great suggestions. If anyone has something in mind that they think would be a cool picture to do in pastel, please leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. All suggestions are welcome. I read every single one of my comments, you guys. Because, I do. So, okay, I better stop. I better say when, you guys. But I have a real problem with saying when, though. I do. So, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yummy. Oh, I love it. Forever, that is an awesome idea. That is an awesome idea. Okay. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to say noted. And for my afternoon today, let's see, we're here 30 minutes. You know what? Guess what? What am I in here for? Let me see something. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's do some grapes. Okay, this is done. And this is going to get started. That is a great idea. That is a grape idea. Ha ha ha. The video is flipped. I'm a right hand. I'm not a southpaw. Yeah, and I'm not married. People say, "Are you married?" Pretty wedding rings. It's like, these aren't wedding rings. Those are my, I don't know, people wear rings. I like too. Okay, so I'm gonna make some juicy grapes, you guys, for you. God, but I love it. You know what? Forever, the world is our oyster, right? The world is our oyster, and it applies to every human being on this here planet. That is a good mindset to have. Sometimes I get to fretting about where am I'm going to end up, because I just turned 65 and I retired from my position as a teacher. I do plan on teaching in September. I'm going to do art lessons, and I'm going to, what I'll do is put a Zoom link or a Google Meets link, and if anyone wants to come and do some art with me, you are welcome. Learn a little bit of art, learn a little bit of history, stuff like that, cultures and stuff like that. Andy Warhol, or what the heck is his name? The Campbell Soup guy. That's him. Andy Warhol, that's it. Warhol is his handle. Okay, you can't see these grapes because it is extremely dark. And so I am going to turn that light up just the least little bit, guys, just a little bit, so I can see my, okay, this is much better. Okay, so let's do blue. And I think maybe a glass of wine, right? I am believe it or not, I like green. Some red ones tend to be a little bit too tangy for my palate. But, okay, let's see here. I've got to give some kind of, there's got to be some kind of aura around these, so let's see. Let's see if I can do this here. I haven't done, did I do grapes? I thought I did grapes not too long ago. And they came out okay, I guess. Let's see here. Now, I need some more purple for sure. I don't get much chance. Well, before I picked up pastels this last time, I really didn't give pastels a chance. I was worried about smudging and stuff like that, the effect, and it's like, and so, you know what, I've found that this is an extremely forgiving medium. You can blend with it, and you know what, it's just something about the creative aspect of it, what the picture looks like after you're done illustrating it. I just find that you don't need to worry so much about detail when you're working with these pastels. I've found my opinion, you know. Let's put them on a piece of wood. Let's put them on some wood here. Let's see here. Okay, here's one spot. So this is wood. Okay. Maybe one more. Let's see. Look how dirty that. You know what the fun part about this is, guys? Is it's really a dirty medium, but I like the messy. I think it's fun. It's like, guess what? I'm 65 years young, and I get to make messes. Yay me! It's like being a kid. It's like, you know what? Get to do whatever you want to do. I think, well, I loved teaching, you guys. I loved teaching. One of my favorite things in the world to do. Living in Nevada. Just loved it. Okay. Here's your little board. Here's your grapes. I'm going to go ahead and maybe get a little detail here. Let's do it this way. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay. It's a really, really forgiving medium, you guys, seriously. I really enjoy this. I don't know about Juicy Forever. It should. And it has. You should have seen my art sync in my elementary art class. It was multicolored. It had colors galore all over the place. Okay. Multicolors. Okay. I want to draw a napkin. I don't know whether I should or not. I don't know if that will go through the color. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that I am part kid. I don't think I ever decided to grow up. Ask anyone who knows me. She sure fools around a lot. It's like I can't help it. It's that first grader that comes out, you know. I wonder if I should dare. I think I dare. Just because it's just not wine without this stuff. Let's see. I don't want to screw up my, pardon me, French. I don't want to mess up my shoot, where did it go? I had it a second ago. That's okay though. I'll fix it. Just don't want to goo up my, there. Much better. Okay. Do something here. Okay, then do something here. See, it doesn't, you guys, it doesn't have to be a Norman Rockwell. You know what I mean? Follow your muse. My muse says, put a glass of wine there. It's like, okay. So I did. Boy, you guys, if you enjoy drawing and illustrating as much as I do, hopefully, you know what you know where I'm coming from. So, yeah. There. Gotta learn how to. I don't think I dare do anything else, you guys. Oh, cheese. That is a good idea. You're right, cheese. Okay. You're right. So we're going to do this. A big chunk of cheese. That's right, cheese. That's right, cheese. You gotta have that cheese. It's the rule. When I was drinking, back in my drinking days, I loved this. I mean, everything in moderation. I totally get it. Try telling that to my brain. Anyways, that was a really, really yummy lunch. And yep, really yummy. Okay. Let's give it some depth. And let's see. Still think it needs a napkin, but I'm not gonna. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna call that done. Cheeseburgers. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I've got some errands I gotta run today, but when I come back this afternoon, when I do my cartooning, I'm gonna do some additional pastel work. So I will make sure that I do a cheeseburger for you this afternoon. Thank you so much for the suggestion too. I appreciate it. So that being said, you guys take care, and I will catch you in my next video. I love you to the moon and back, and I want to just thank you one more time for all the love you're sending me. So you guys, hopefully I'll see you later. You guys enjoy your day. Namaste.